are the apple of my eye. I miss you much. I miss you. I can't lie. I miss you much. Watching every day that goes by. I miss you much. Till I get you back, I'm gonna try. Yes, I miss you much. 'Cause you are the apple of my eye. I miss you much. I wanna make up right now, nah, nah. I wanna make up right now, nah, nah. Wish we never broke up right now, nah, nah. We need to link up right now, nah, nah. I wanna make up right now, nah, nah. I wanna make up right now, nah, nah. Wish we never broke up right now, nah, nah. We need to link up right now, nah, nah.
Thunder. We should have some thunder. I think. Okay, I got a song running in the background and I just realised that the Windows sounds is muted. What a pathetic numbnuts. With that, activate it. Oh, what does that mean? It's the graphics. I get an error come up here and there saying blah blah blah. Simulator needs to restart. Something to do with VRAM. Ran out of VRAM and all that jazz, but obviously I haven't. Now Discord's going off. Every time I go live, Discord's going dilling, 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 dilling. I need a haircut. 1 hour and 30 minutes. Green does, hello! Yeah, this flight is 1 hour and 30 minutes, and tomorrow we are going to Fuchentour? Fuchentour? We got scenery there, so that's why we're picking that location. Hello Green Dads, how are you? Got scenery there, so I thought why not we just take off a land from that area, which is in Spain still. It's an island. Oh, I saw you playing in SimTool Pro kit just now. Where are you flying to and from? In the A321. Is Antonio with you? Antonio with you any chance? Yeah, we got some thunderstorms. Oh, nice, nice, nice. I'm nowhere near Heathrow at the moment. No, doing solo. Ah. You're not even live streaming. I did that the other day, to be honest. Just to test the sim out. I thought, I'm getting some glitches, so I thought I'd just test it out. So here we are. It's a bit misty today, but I recently heard that Reshades is available now. When I get the Xbox Series X and Flight Simulator 2020, I won't have to worry about battery. Yeah, that's for sure. But to be honest, the Microsoft Flight Simulator PC version will be far better than the Xbox. No, not streaming. Just a classic chill out flight by yourself. Nice. Project Fly activated. This is the only livery I can use. It's a shame. Pathetic. Basic. It's a shame. I rather like the other one, to be honest. How much is the new X anyway? Not necessary. That crap PC of yours can be a good streaming PC. Just get another $5,000 PC. Then again, you can stream off the Xbox this day and age anyway, to be honest. Stream off the Xbox. Right, I need to, it's only an hour. The reason why I picked this flight is I don't want to rash. I just don't want to focus on rashing. I don't really want to do a 3-4 hour flight and just do rash. I just want a chill out flight. Don't have to rash about doing anything. Oh, rip. Well, at least it can run FSX, I suppose. Right, let me get inside the cockpit and get all this loaded in. Now the weather should be accurate, if it's correct. LEBA. Like, how can you guys tell? How can you guys tell? I need to click on the link. Huh? What the flip? Oh, it's not working. What the flip? Light's not coming up. What's going on here? Simulator's paused, that's why. What the flip? LEB PA. Get data. There we go. I'll click that. Okay, it's the camera effect that is nothing to do with that. You guys can use your points. God, this is the thunder's picking up, isn't it? The thunderstorm is picking up. But let me get the external power on, and then we can just work out the fuel. So the fuel, we load that in. Spreadsheet's already activated. I like to do the checklist, but that's cheating. Say nothing. Let me open up the flipping doors. And then while that's doing that, we can request filling. Request filling. That's what she said. So, what have you been doing? I haven't heard you for ages, to be honest. What have you been up to? Long time, hasn't it? What have you been up to? Anything special? Family keeping things safe? Family alright? Right, that's the fuel coming in. Now I can turn these guys up. But that's a flight plan. And we're just going to cruise up to 28,000 feet. Classic. Arm that. Turn the screens up a bit. And then we can turn these guys up. They need to be switched on. That needs to be on TATRA for now. Oh, they can stay off. Huh, nice. Done some good landings. Right, turn these guys up. Filling should be inbound soon. Inbound, there it is. My Wemmy usage showing. Yeah. Takes patience, practice. Patience and practice like anything else. it's going to be that. Right, where's the fuel? Huh, I haven't arrived just yet. The fuel truck always takes some forever to get here. To be honest, last night wasn't professional at all. I did, what do you call it? Flashing lights. Oh, here it comes. And obviously it's really crap. It was pretty crap. How is there light in thunderstorm? The weather is generated by OBEX, so just select what theme I want, what weather theme I want, but it doesn't deal with the time of day or anything. But there is thunderstorm sort of lighting, but doesn't mean it has to be raining, but it is misty. If it was night time, it'd probably look better, to be honest. But it is 5:30, or kind of get it on to 6 o'clock in the simulator. It's not like if I got active sky running. If I got active sky running, then the weather would be more realistic. But the weather that you see now, it's just a theme, just a basic theme. It's not realistic. I don't have active sky on, so that's that. Well, actually, he's starting to refuel after this teabag in the post. Active sky is still in alpha at the moment. In my place it's about 7 o'clock. In your location, it's 7 o'clock here too. You can pick whatever time zones you want in the simulator. What is the time in Spain anyway? It's like a couple of hours difference, isn't it? I think it is anyway. Yeah. Why not do that request? Oh, I'll just do that later. Well, the filling's going up, but it's taking forever, boys. I need to set my brakes on. I seen Chewy today stream P3D 5, and to be honest, this simulator looks far better than mine. And again, he has a lot more. He's got a far more lot of add-ons, and he's got better PC than me, so he can actually run it far better than me. But even he said that P3D V5 isn't ready. There's some things and glitches and things that needs to be improved. I won't know. I can't tell the difference between V4 and V5 because I never used V4, obviously. So we're just loading up the fuel. We can't do anything until the fuel is completed, because if you start putting the fuel pumps on and the switches on and all that stuff, as you in real life, you can't do that while you're refueling. It's like going to the petrol station and filling up your car, and you've got the engine running as you're filling up, and the engine can cause electricity sparks, and then boom, you'd be teabagging the ground, and you're expecting why you're in a coffin. Still waiting for the Rex to be updated and I can customise these jetways because it's pretty basic and bland, aren't they? Who know artists? Yeah! I think they've been working on it for a very long time. They just kept it under the belt. And when the day when they fully announced it about the new Microsoft Flight Simulator, it just came out of the blue. And actually quite surprised how much they already made, how much they came, how much they got, or how much progress they came with it. They've been working on it for quite some time now, but they kept it under the belt, kept it hush hush. Wonder why they decided to make a new simulator. This is a big, because FSX is the last flight simulator, and obviously that was released back in 2006. Which Microsoft now has taken it back. They won't do anything to it at all. Surprised so many people bought it though off of Steam. Surprisingly. Oh, Green Des, you're not one of the passengers, unless you did crash. So you're in the A321, what airline? EasyJet, Jet2. Ryanair doesn't use A320s. British Airways do. Why did I say Ryanair? Ryanair doesn't use Airbuses at all. They only use Boeing. Oh, Fly UK. Gotcha. Very hard to find liveries for the professional pack for me. Using the professional pack, and it's really hard to find any liveries. I don't know if there's any more liveries from Captain Sim's versions. This is the only livery I can find for Jet 2. Lucky to find one. Otherwise, Project Fly will be saying I'm flying a Jet 2, and the livery will be something else. Have you done any of Fly UK GA flights any chance? They made some good liveries for the TBM 850 and 900 for the F49 and TBM 900 for X-Plane. Oh, look at that, he's finished. And now he has to disconnect. The animation's quite good. The way he's walking, the way he jumps down. 1 minute and 59 seconds, 1 minute and 58 seconds, 1 minute and 57 seconds, 1 minute and 56 seconds, 1 minute and 55 seconds, that's what she said. The A380 Ryanair livery doesn't exist and it can't hurt you, said my doctor. There it is. Oh, we got a cloud overcast. To be honest, in the simulator you can actually fly whatever you want, what livery you want, even though it doesn't exist, who cares? But at the same time, there isn't a decent A380 payware. The thunderstorm's getting worse. The weather, it's getting closer. I like the way you just sit in here and eventually in the cloud movements. See, look, you can actually see the cloud moving on the runway. That is good. That tiny little effect, it's kind of good. Right, now that is completed. Now what we can do is put the nav on.
Cockpit preparation checklist.
Fuel pumps can be
Engine
on in
master.
the bed.
Both off.
That's normal.
Weather radar, power supply, wind shear,
As required.
landing gear lever,
Checked.
batteries,
Whoops.
Set on.
Electrical power.
APU
External
can
power
come
is on.
APU fire test.
APU
Checked.
that can start
Ecam
running
recall.
as we speak. Now the nav's on, that can be loaded as we
Checked.
speak.
Flaps.
TA
Check
above
position.
is fine. I don't need
Speed
to put the
brake
weather
lever.
on just
Check
yet.
retracted.
Laps
Parking
and all that
brake.
jazz I don't need to do yet.
Set on.
That's set to
Acubrake pressure.
1014.
Set.
The lights can
Oxygen
be
crew
on
supply.
normal.
Set on.
That's weird.
Cockpit
That shouldn't
voice
be
recorder.
on yet.
Set on.
Ground proximity warning system.
On.
Flight control system.
On.
That's weird. How come all
Adheres.
these things are on?
Checked.
That is
Navigation
weird.
lights.
Right, let's start the flight. Well, that's been activated. That's been activated. That's been activated. Lights are off. Seatbelt sign is on neutral. They can go down. It's fine.
Cabin signs.
Right. Now we request GSX. Request catering service. And we load up
Cabin signs.
to these doors.
Emergency lights.
Checked and armed.
Anti-ice.
Off.
Probe window heat.
Auto.
Air condition.
We might.
Checked.
Electric
Do we
panel.
need anti-ice system
Fuel
on?
pumps.
On.
Then again, it's not
hydraulics.
really
Is
that
checked.
cold.
Engine fire test. Number 1.
Let me check the
Checked.
weather information log.
Engine two.
No, we don't.
Checked.
It's not really that
Ventilation
hot out
panel.
there.
Is checked.
And again, this might not
Anti-skid.
be accurate to
On.
what the weather theme I have going at
Radio
the moment.
management panel.
But the catering service is inbound. Here we are, they're coming. Right, let me do now is program this information in, boys. So we are at LEPA.
Radio management panel.
On.
Weather radar. Gain. Mode.
Going to LXGB.
Checked.
Thrust levers.
Idle.
Engine mode selector.
Checked normal.
Yay,
ATC.
it's in.
Mode. System. Altitude reporting.
Right, cost index,
Checked.
fuel engage.
TCAS.
Is it temperature? What temperature? 5. Cruise altitude are going to be at 28,000 feet. And the, what you call it, the flight number for this evening, which I picked by the way, it's 4387, 4387. Okay, go back to flight
TCAS.
plan, taking off at 6, runway 06 left. Right, and we'll be landing on 27. No ILS is
TCAS.
lit. Straight in approach. Yeah, that's fine. And return. Clear that. That's straight in. That's fine. I just have to land manually.
TCAS.
Used to that. And we take off at 6 left, but we have to do a go around, it seems. Yeah, it's a go around. You have to do a go around. 10 years later. Well, it's not my fault fueling takes forever.
Oxygen mask.
148. I just want to do 2. Oh, flip.
Checked.
Flight director.
On.
Flaps 2, there we go, does it automatically.
Checklist
So
complete.
that is done, go back to program, flight is done, flight plan. Right, flight plan is done. APU should be good. Yep, APU is good. I can go back to that. That needs loading in still. Right, flaps to 2. Put that to TA above. Put the radar system on. Brakes is checked. Put that to start mode. Right, the passengers, put that onto manual. 10 years later, you know it takes forever. And the catering service still doing its thing. Right. Source down to... No, don't have the auto option. Yep. Hello Green Dads, welcome back. We're just getting some things in preparation. The catering service is finished and boarded all those funny donuts. Oh, that's just loaded in. Wonderful. To be honest, I'm going to turn it off because I can't see what I'm doing. Put that to now for a second. Yeah, okay, so I believe the runway's behind me. Yep, that's the runway. Now the catering service has disappeared. Now we can request boarding. Everything else is done. I just need to request passengers and then we can get going. So how's it feel to fly the A321? You're not having any problems with it? Request boarding please. Right. Yeah. I like to get the 74737. Yeah. I like to get some more aircraft. It's just that you need a bank loan. There's loads of aircraft and loads of things that I want to get to, but the cost of aircraft is ridiculous. For the 7... Guess how much it will cost me for the 737 Green Days, the whole package, or even the 747 800 package from PMDG, I believe. Got them, just getting used to them one time. Boy, a 747, you're looking at $120. In terms of pounds, it's like 80 something pounds. Maybe more. It's crazy, absolutely crazy. I'm used to flying the Airbuses a lot now. I'm waiting for the Quality Wings 7574, so yeah, 757 to be updated to P3DV5. That'll be about 20 bucks, but I got that for FSX. But I do like the 757. Maybe give it 757 a try. That'd be good. shall be good. That shall be good. Right. Right, just waiting for the passengers to be loaded. Even now, what you call it, baggage handling's not here. Oh! God, I cracked my finger. Thank you for the hose! Appreciated! Just waiting for these guys to do its bits in pieces. Oh, you can hear it. And here they come. Slow motion. Green Dad's coming in with a host. I don't get that at the end. 3,657. Don't get that unless that's how many followers you've got. Don't really get that. Oh dear. 45% of fuel, okay, that's interesting. It takes a long time. I'm not in the rush. If you think about it, in real life, they do take this long. They do. Who likes VODs? Anyone runs VODs on their streams? I'm kind of slowing down on VODs, to be honest, because I don't think they're good. Got to go, so well, thank you for stopping by anyway, my man. If you have to go, you have to go. Just remember to hit that sub button. I'll be taken off in the next 2 hours and 50 seconds at this rate. Right, that is completed, so what I can do now is close the front door. Right, I can close the front door. And so far we have 150 passengers, and yet we only got up to 70 passengers. Sab hype. I haven't even got any emotes or anything on my channel. Partly because I only can have one. So we just wait. To be honest, in real life, expecting for this aircraft to take ages anyway. I not done a stream on Twitch for a bit, been streaming on. Yeah, what's that network like? I haven't really created an account there, but what's that platform meant like? Any good? What kind of viewers you get? You tend to grow a lot faster there. I like that. As soon as a cargo's gone into the back of the plane, you can actually feel the weight of the plane just went down a bit. It's a new platform, but it looks like it's going to be good. They said that for Mixer and other networks when it came out, but obviously it wasn't. I remember when I joined Mixer, I decided to give Mixer a try and stream on Mixer. And I did a lot of GTA roleplaying. And most of the viewers on Mixer wasn't aware of GTA roleplaying. I was like getting a lot of followers and views. I was like, damn, this is impressive. Because at the time there wasn't a lot of streamers streaming GTA, especially the roleplaying side of it. So I was like, damn. Oh, come on, passengers. Not even up to 100. But after a while I just stopped streaming on Mixer. And I'm glad because they're closing down. Oops, wrong link. Right, we're almost done. Loading up the passengers. You can actually see them. 105 passengers out of 150. Come on. Remember last Friday flight night I was just like all stressed out because I was like trying to do all this and 15 was already taken off. Whip. Okay, might as well turn these things on. Lights are on, dome is fine. Flaps is checked to 2. That can be activated once we're taken up in the sky. 20% until taking off. Weather is good. So I can put this onto the engine. Bleed is fine. Yep, I'll put that onto the engine start when we get in preparation for the engine to start. Right, so we almost completed with the passengers. Now we push back to the nose to the right and the runway will be taken off. It's right here behind us. Right. We have about 20 more passengers left. The last passengers left. Who doesn't enjoy flying? I'll turn that down a bit actually. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Come on, passenger. I might speed up time one of these days. Do 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 do. Better turn this up a bit so I can hear in my headset. My headset's on the floor actually at the moment. Right, 8 more passengers left, boys. I might do next time is on Fridays I just put 1 passenger down. I don't have to wait forever. 5 more passengers. It's only going 1 by 1. I need to adjust it. Right. One more passenger to go. Yay! All passengers have boarded. At long flipping last. Now what I can do now is shut the flipping door. The door has been shut. We do the following checklist. That's your, that's fine. TA blah 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 blah. Lock the door.
Captain, the cabin is secure. All passengers are aboard.
It's fine.
Before
Door is
start
locked.
checklist.
Flaps through 2.
Windows and doors.
Closed and locked.
Put that on. Taxi lights
APU.
on.
APU on.
APU please.
On.
APU is fine.
External
Set.
power.
Disconnected and off.
Cabin signs.
Both on.
That needs to be on max.
Thrust levers.
Idle.
Last letters left.
Barrel
Right. So now we can
reference.
do is request pushback. That should be disappearing. There we go. It's disappearing. It should go back. I like the way it goes back and it goes up.
Barrel reference.
Hello, Captain. We're ready for pushback.
Set. 9 7 2
Whoa.
9072,
Well,
check.
my
Beacon
controller
lights,
On.
is
ATC,
activated.
Auto.
checklist complete.
Right, number 2.
Flight deck to ground.
Go ahead, sir.
Ground, we have ATC clearance for start and taxi now. Please confirm ground equipment and services are clear.
Okay,
Roger.
nose left.
Departure check completed. Bypass pin inserted.
You're off from the trucks today, Captain, so your ground equipment and stairs are clear and all doors are closed. Ready when you are.
Okay.
Release parking brakes.
Right, release the brakes.
Commencing
Starting engine 2.
push. All engines
Engine
clear.
2.
Start at will.
Starting number
Engine 1. We are pushing back, boys. We are pushing back, boys. Hell yeah. At long last. Right, everything's been activated and we are pushing back. Right, hopefully we just do that one single flight tomorrow. It's pointing in the wrong direction. Flip. Oh, it doesn't matter. What I can do is just go around the block.
Set parking brakes.
Right, need to push my brakes on.
Waiting your
Back to
confirmation
normal.
for engine start.
That can go off. Taxi lights are switched on. Then I can confirm the good.
After start checklist.
Confirm good engine
engine mode
start.
selector,
Check normal.
APU bleed,
Off.
It's off, already done
APU
it. That
master.
can come on.
Off.
The weather
Ground
system
spoilers.
can come on.
Set.
rudder trim,
Checked 0.
pitch trim,
Pitch trim is fine. Let me just let's engine.
Unlocking gear.
Right, GSX is unlocking me as we're speaking.
Set.
flat,
Flaps 2.
flight controls,
Right, left,
full left,
right,
full right,
center,
neutral,
up,
full up,
Bypass.
down,
full down,
neutral,
neutral, rudder
rudder
left,
right,
full right,
rudder left,
neutral,
neutral,
check,
done.
anti-ice,
Off.
ECAM status,
Checked.
ECAM door
Right,
page,
wait for the GSX to go.
Checked.
hand signal,
Received.
Left is clear.
checklist
Right
complete.
is clear.
Right. Right. Just waiting for them to get riddance. Have you had a hammer? I hammer in the morning. I hammer in the evening. All over this world. I hammer in the day. I hammer in the evening. In the oo-doo-doo-doo. Let me put the fighter Do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Yeah. Yo, ya, ya. La 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 la. La 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 la. Yay. La la la. Right, release the brakes. Let's go, boys. Da 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 da. Right, we are taxiing. Not bad scenery. First release brakes and taxi. Well, we pointed in the wrong direction, but that's fine. We can go down here, do a left turn, and then we head the right direction.
Taxiing checklist.
That'll be too much.
Exterior lights.
Checked.
Brake check.
Pedal pressed. Checked 0. Checked.
Auto brakes.
Max.
Takeoff data.
Reviewed.
FCU.
Checked.
Flight instruments.
Checked.
Checked. Weather radar. Power supply. Wind shear.
Right, we are taxiing,
Checked and
boys.
set.
TO config.
Set.
Checklist complete.
Taxiing quite nice, to be honest. Right, we are taxiing, boys. Taxiing down the street. Not long last, to be honest. Brake a bit, to be honest. I could have taken off at the other side, to be honest. Wouldn't make any flipping difference. Have it that side. I like the way my simulator's a lot smoother than today than the other day. Making sure that I'm not going over speeding.
Flight attendants, seats for takeoff. Before takeoff checklist.
Brake temperature.
Checked.
Brake fans.
Off.
Engine mode selector.
Checked normal.
TCAS.
TARA, tilt above.
Exterior lights.
Already done.
Exterior lights.
It's done.
On.
Sliding tables.
Stowed.
Stowed.
Right, let me line up.
Checklist complete.
Take off.
Now let's take
Man,
off, boys.
toga,
Boarding start.
SRS and runway.
Check. Thrust set.
80, 90, 100,
100 knots.
Checked.
110, 120, 130, 140.
Rotate. 1.
V1, rotate boys. It's skedaddle. Up, landing gears
Positive
up.
climb.
Gear
Gear
up.
up.
Autopilot on. Navigation.
Check. Exterior lights.
Right. Bus to that. We up, boys.
Gear is up. Lights
Climb
off.
thrust.
Auto fast being activated. Gear up, lights off. And we are going in a straight line. Right, I can put that to max to 160 now. And make it 40, 80%.
Flaps 1.
Flaps 1, check.
Speed check. Flaps 1.
Right, we're speeding up, so flaps 0. Arm is set, lights are off. Come on, pick up speed. Pick up speed. Pick up speed.
Check normal.
Spoilers.
Set.
Flaps.
Check retracted.
Landing gear.
Gear
Right,
up.
we're
Lights
going
off.
up.
Exterior lights.
Checked.
Packs.
Both on.
Anti-ice.
Off.
TCAS.
Set.
Altimeter.
That's quite a
9er.
Climb.
7-2.
9er. 7-2.
quite a climb, to
Check.
be honest.
Checklist complete.
Got to do a U-turn. That's quite a climb, to be honest. Can't see much out there outside. VRAM is going good, at least it's stable. And let's get to 28,000 feet. At the moment we're doing around roughly 210 knots. It's only taken me an hour just to get to my destination. Pretty much.
Transition altitude.
Set.
Barrow reference set and cross-checked.
Check.
Right, we should be turning soon. Yay. Thanks, Pixel. Ooh. The lights in on. Nice. Thunderstorms and lightning. Classic. My GPU running up. Right, lights off. Yet. Stick around 275 for now. And we should be above the clouds. top speed they expected me to do anyway? Let's see. That 280. I thought that was my sim talking then. It's me, it's me. You're flying along, you're like, what the flip's going on? What the flip? Oh, it's me. Oh no! You just heard that sound. It's coffee time. It is coffee time. It's gorgeous coffee time. And it's coffee time. I don't want it yet. I like that. It's a stupid timing, to be honest, because just coming in for a cup of coffee, and here I am. The seatbelt's been turned off still. It's a bit rough with the thunderstorm and everything. I'm still flipping climbing, and I'm only up to 16,000 feet, and then she comes along asking for coffee. In the meantime, the aircraft's like bonk. But she's good looking, so should I accept the free coffee offer? Should I accept it? Accept it. You know what? Yes. Coffee time, boys. There you go. Right, unlock the door and enjoy my cup of coffee. In the meantime, let's sing "Come fly with me, come fly away." With the birds shining with the lipstick, let's come and fly with me. I never seen Green does fly in a thunderstorm weather before. Not yet anyway. In the meantime, I just gave him a hint. In a way. Estimated time we have left is 1 hour and 9 minutes, but we are still climbing. We are still climbing. Anyway, just sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight. Oh, whip. Joy of mayhem. Oh, I have. We did the real weather in the storms when we landed earlier this year. Well, I haven't because I can't get the realistic weather going. And at the time I used FSX a lot. Okay, we're doing a interesting. I'm surprised I haven't spilt my coffee. That looks weird. Bank angle and coffee haven't spilt out. So. Getting into scrap mechanic more then. Trying to get the hang and used to how scrap mechanic works. Was doing that last night for an hour before I ended the stream. And basically I was trying to focus on building the part of the building I was doing. One of the vehicles I used had no fuel left. That Project Fly shut down the web-based. To view people on the radar now, you have to download the software. Which is fine, I suppose, if you run it on the secondary laptop, secondary PC. I'm up to 25. So how long you got left to your flight? What should hear Green does when I'd taken off and had no fuel? Here you was. Can't believe on that day. Experience, I suppose, but it was absolutely incredible. All you have to do is watch your podcast, everyone, but that was just like spent an hour on the ground. How long is the flight? 2 hours and 10 minutes. And how long was the flight after all?
2,000.
Yeah, a 3-hour flight, I should say, or 2.5-hour flight turns into 4 hours. 8 hours a little longer than it says. Yeah, true, I agree. Like the flight I did the other day, took me 4 hours instead of 2 hours. But that was interesting. I blame myself because I didn't use too much fuel. 4 hours and 50 minutes. That would be a long stream if you did that. To be honest, I don't know how people will cope if you do a 5-hour flight in a 6-hour stream. I did that a couple of times. I guarantee viewers get bored straight away. Long flights isn't my favourite as it used to be honest. I like shorter flights. Keeps me going all 2 lots of flights. Set manage speed. Whip. Don't want to set manage speed. I want to keep to 180. Thank you very much. The longest flight is 8 hours. You guys did the longest flight when you did the world tour. Right, we're at 28,000 feet. Doing roughly 280 knots. And now, since we are kind of speeding up, we have 55 minutes to go. So I'm looking at around 9 o'clock when we get to land. Roughly 9 o'clock. 8 o'clock Zulu time. Yeah, that was an interesting flight. When was it again? Saturday, yeah. Conversation street time, guys. Talk about numbnuts. Ah, 4 hours and 15 minutes. Ah, I can put that to max. What I can do now is look at the tablet for a second and look at the weather information log, which is LXGB. At least I can type it in. I thought, with the current weather I have at the moment, I don't think that is, like, realistically true. Like, what not? Now, what can we see outside? Ocean, ocean, clouds, clouds, sky, ocean, aircraft. That's it. Pretty much. If I'm bored, I start making noises, which is weird. As simulator. Yeah, Bass Simulator 18 has an update, I noticed. I don't play that game much anymore like I used to do, to be honest. 6 minutes ago you posted that. I got all the DLCs for Bass Simulator 2018, but obviously haven't, well, apart from extension map, but I just haven't really played it. Maybe I should give that a try one of these days. I just tend to stick to the same thing. More recently, I've started playing a lot of games offline. I just play a bunch of these games here and there offline. When I stream, I just stream same old same. Apart from flashing lights the other night or yesterday, which to be honest wasn't in my luck. It did. Flashing lights last night wasn't the best at all last night. Again, last night I wasn't in the mood for anything. Last night or throughout the day I was like, what the flip am I going to do? I wasn't bored, it's just one of those days. One of those days. P3D is performing quite good today. GG. GGWGP. Join our community today, Bayside Gamers. Yep, hit that link, guys. That just came up in the chat. Hit that link and join. And yeah, if you've got ideas, partnership, this or that, if you want to consider, contact me. I want to grow. Place to grow. I'm checking the community marketplace now. Well, I'm trying to get a new landing page designed. GG. I'm nowhere near you, but it's okay. If you swap into a jet, you can shoot me down. at the moment. Well, actually, I'm over cross water. I just taken off of an island, which is probably here, and where I'm going to is here. It's basically water. I'm still in the same country. Oh, that disappeared. Huh. That disappeared. I think it only stays there for a certain amount of time. I'd like to do a longer flight, but my PC won't handle it for 5 hours. 48 minutes to go. You know what? Let me do the managed speed of 275. I think it's 271. Otherwise I'm going to get there too quick. It looks good. I'm thinking about getting reshade and all that jazz in the simulator, but I have to look more into it. At the moment it's still in alpha. I'm not going to install add-ons and plugins if it's going to be a bit buggy. And again, the old P3D V5's buggy. Rather drive a buggy. Who else is on? Who else is doing flying? Interesting. Oh, bit of turbulence. Kenko. Really is Kenko's doing a flight that I already done. Yeah. And he's doing it. Oh, he's flying the. He's doing the same aircraft that I was in. And he's just copying and pasting. He's just copying my flight. I already did that ages ago. Hope I do a good landing rate. Check something. Send you. Check something for a second to see if I've been activated. What was that for a second? Yep, I'm there. It's a shame about that, but what can you do? You can't play music when you're streaming anymore, so what can you do? Get Twitch muted? Do. How can that be possible? That is crazy, man. P3D 737. Wait, wait. Oh, the 7. Oh, that's on special. What the flip? That's how they trick ya. That's how they trick ya. Back in 2 minutes. Copy that. Copy that. That's how you trick ya. Only £10 off. What the flip? What the flippity flip flops? What the flip? That's crazy. 7. One of the best ones I have done for that fine is just kind of weird. What about the Captain Sim? To be honest, the Captain Sim is a black. Or the blah blah blah. Definitely not. Well, we're cruising at about 271 knots. Which is fine. Scenery's fine, I suppose. That is fine, I suppose. It's just bonkers. We are turning. We are turning. We are turning. We are turning. Up above a doo doo. Right, refresh this page, I think. Oh, to be honest. Can't believe the days from GTA role playing all the time to flying all the time. Right, and now the CPU's overkilling itself and working hard. It's on 2 minutes. Other bundles offering some Steam sale, 85% off. It's quite a lot off, to be honest. I don't know why I'm using that camera angle for. Pop it to this side. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. Really need some ideas in the future. This is pretty good. This is pretty good. It looks good. It looks good. Right. To be honest, it's only an hour and a half and yet I'm bored. Also thinking to who to raid afterwards. I'm surprised what you can do in scrap mechanic. Oh, what have you ordered? Didn't even know you ordered anything. Oh, this potatoes. Potatoes, pizza. Why did I think that? Why does everyone order pizza, to be honest? Why people order pizzas? Delicious, yummy pizzas. I'm feeling peckish, but I do have a packet of chips in my cupboard, but it's out of date. It's out of date. Yeah, I was just saying earlier on, the 737 expansion pack is on sale, which is $10 off. But to get the base pack, it's not on sale, which is $100. Book that one. Why did they do a sale on expansion pack for $10 off? I don't get that. It's pointless. You can't even use the extension pack until you get the base pack. Kinda weird. Ink was doing a flight that I'd done before. All about the money, yeah, get used. When it comes to flight streamers, flight hobbies is always about the flipping money. You need a PC to run it first though, to be honest. Feasible good PC. And to be honest, it doesn't matter how good of the system you have. Like Chewy was saying the other day, Chewy's got a beast of a PC. He's got the top of the range CPU graphics card you can get on the market. His PC is like a gaming hall machine. And even then, with his setup, P3D is just kind of outperforming his rig. Black Fox, hello, good evening. Well, it's evening actually, not afternoon. Yeah, it could be afternoon. Descent makes just down there. be a thunderstorm. We'll tell them that. And then they will say, no, it's just we work out how much it costs, regards to how much work we put into it, how much money, blah 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 blah. Anyway, those clouds don't. Those clouds kind of look good, but the one up close doesn't. Hope it's all well. Well, Mr. Black Fox 403, hopefully you are going well, sir. I feel like doing scrap mechanic after this flight offline, just to build. And that's the reason why I like the forest. The forest, because I just like the building side of it, not just fighting the so-called creatures, but the building purposes of just building properties and stuff out of wood. But with scrap mechanics, it's a bit more involved than just building buildings. Obviously you can make cars and vehicles and even bikes. If you put your mind into it, you can create a lot of kind of cool things. Busy with work and flights. Added 2 new DC-3 and Twin Otter to the fleet. I own the Twin Otter myself. It's a good aircraft. It's a good aircraft. I'm just waiting for it to be updated for P3D-V5. I got it specifically for the VA flight. To be honest, I've been so focusing on scenery, clouds, weather, textures and all that jazz, stop focusing on planes. And the Mrs. Fox has been busy on her flights. Oh, nice. Are you enjoying all the different kind of flights? You guys are just joining flights, that's good. Good to hear, good to hear. Flight community is the best, it's awesome. Yeah, we're doing just a simple 1.5 hour flight. Chill out flight. I'm not in a rush to get to my destination. Thinking about adding, what do you call it? V-shades on later. So you stick with commercial mostly then? Or mixed? What I mean by mixed is JA flights, helicopters. Mixture of things. I like to do mixed things. Right, how many miles are we out? 240, so we've got quite a bit left. We're looking at 120 left before we can start our descent. VRAM is good. I'm just keeping an eye on my VRAM because recently I had some issues and errors and it's causing with the VRAM usage. So far I've got like 2 gigs left. Oh, I'm just keeping my eye on that. Any coffees? Ew. Is there a way to is there a bell or something here? Oh, that's a reset button. There should be some kind of a bell here where we can actually ring them. I mean, there's a switch here that calls them by phone, obviously. I wonder what it... Oh, the mask is working. Depot. Waste cigarettes or that's it. The test. You can't even use it. That's how pathetic it is, but you can test it. What is this? Oh, that's the emergency torch. There's a light here on the side, which is handy. If you have the document on spreadsheet, you just hook it onto the clip there and you just turn on the light, but obviously the capture doesn't need to use it. No, not the red wire. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. That's what you worry about. Do some test. I'm bored, so ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. If you hear any alarm system going off, that means the engine 1 is on fire. However, since we are bored, we're just playing with the switch, the test switch. That is why you're hearing the ding dong, the ling a ling. And then we just lights, camera action, thunderstorm. Have a seat. Classic seat. Stop doing it. Okay. Okay. Oh, Green does. Your alarm's going off. Oh, since we fly on the A320, you fly on the A321, you're going to hear the same noise that I am. Oh boy. Oh, Green does. Stop playing with your mask. Stop playing with your mask. What happens if I crash? You might hear it, and then you might think it's your end. You're gonna hear the checklist going off too. Wow. Right, messing around. I need to start preffing, there it is, preffing the information in. So boys, the QNHN, actually I can get it up here. Yeah, I should say in here. So let me refresh this page if it does refresh. Get data. Okay, that's been refreshed. So the temperature is 25. Give or take. Give or take. Wind is roughly 14 knots. Direction 200. 14/200 knots. And the QNH, I'm not sure because I do have the QNH information log. However, since I'm flying with the weather that I picked, which is unrealistically, it's gonna cause other havoc instead. So, truth to be told, I might as well put in the default one, which is set into the dialogue anyway. It's 1013, and the train's flight level is 6,000. And I can go back to the flight plan. That's what she said.
We're watching you.
Captain Michael, hello! And thank you for the hype raid. You have been streaming. I didn't even know you've been streaming. What's up, my man, with 3 raiders? Hello, raiders party. How's everyone coming along? Didn't even hear the noise. Whip. Remember to hit that follow button and that subscribe afterwards. Raid hype. Maybe I should have some raid emojis. Raid emojis. Hey, from the raid, me hello, me 5555. What a name! What a name! I done the Friday flight night to Innsbruck at the end, and we were a bit lost, but we landed. How did you get lost? What, may I ask, what are you flying? I'll try and watch that actually. If you streamed it, I will watch it. Well, obviously you did. I'm gonna watch that and see how you went. To be honest, I'm gonna do that later on. And how did you get lost? What aircraft was you flying? How can you get lost? And did you crash into a mountain? I didn't follow the GPS. Ew. Well, if you was flying a 737, A320, Airbuses, Boeing, obviously you will have the air programmed on the FMC and all that jazz. But if you just flown pay default freeware and the classic ATC telling you what to do, then obviously, yeah, I followed the valley. Yeah, that's what most of us do, to be honest. When are you coming in on runway 6 or runway 26 or runway 6, or whatever the name is, you usually follow the valley in the same direction anyway, to be honest. What I mean by that, if you're coming into runway 26, you follow the valley, you get to runway 8, pass the runway, do a U-turn and come back on 26. Runway 6, yeah, that would be the easy approach, I believe. Where it's more open and you've got that more bit of a space to clear. Well, it's freeware model, so yeah. Yeah, obviously, even so, you've got the autopilot. You can set up the ILS for that specific runway and come straight in. If you set the ILS correctly and the speed's correct and you listen to the ATC properly, you can still do a good landing straight in. You know what what's your landing rate? Did your viewers enjoy your crash land? I mean your perfect landing rate? Right, it seems that I'm close, but I am 170 nuclear mile bombs away. Thank you, me, for the follow. Me. Just straight in. Negative. Straight in. Ace. Well, for me, guys, if this will load in. For some reason, it's all pixelated, so I'm going to stay at this camera angle for a bit. To my eye, it was minus 120 or so, maybe less. You had Project Fly running or MS Cloud running? If it was minus 120 or average, that is damn good landing. That is a damn good landing. Right, so, and in the meantime, Green Daz is, as we know, he's flying and he's got like 2 hours left. And I think he's got a warning message come along. Yeah, he's got a fire warning now, so. Well, I land minus 100 in real life, so that was hard. Yeah, I wouldn't call that hard. Maybe less, just FSX. Hype. If I do get one, I will thinking it's you. To be honest, you would.
Descent preparation
Right.
checklist.
Lights on because we are descending.
Off.
Landing
Right,
information.
we need to go
Received.
down to
Altimeter.
Standard.
average 16,000
Landing
feet,
elevation.
so let's
Checked.
go down
Vero
to 15.
radio.
Checked.
Right, we're
TCAS.
activating our descent.
Set.
Check
Initiating
complete.
descent.
Tomorrow around the
FMA
same
check.
time, maybe earlier, Innsbruck to London. Don't know which airport yet. It's Friday flight night tomorrow, if you realise, Captain Michael. Tomorrow for me it's Friday, so tomorrow is Friday flight night tape. 7:30 UK time. Since you're American, you might have time to do your own flight before we start the Friday flight nights. But Innsbruck to London, or Innsbruck to Gatwick I should say, it's quite a decent flight. I've been to Gatwick to Innsbruck many times. Managed speed. Yeah, set the managed speed up now. You forgot. To be honest, since you're American, I expect that. We'll be doing a commercial flight. So, that's good, I suppose. Yeah, Gatwick. You can go to Heathrow if you wanted to, but no, Stansted or Luton. Stansted and Luton's small. There are smaller airports. Gatwick and Heathrow are the major two airports that deal with Innsbruck as well. So I've been to Luton. Luton's good airports here. I've never been to and from Innsbruck and Luton before. I only been out of Gatwick. To be honest. Huh? I don't know why. I don't know why. Yeah, but 737. Yeah, they do. They do land in Luton. Don't worry about it. Probably because you said bot. Don't worry about it. Sometimes I don't understand about move bots. Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, 737 land out of Luton. I've been to Luton many times in a 737. Oh God. Why does it do that? Right, we are descending as we speak, and ETA is 20 minutes. It's not a boo! It's a bot, it's auto mod. One of the settings I probably turned on, and I don't know why, because when the Autobot comes up, it tells me, please approve this. Blocked because phrase 2. And I'm like, what the flip is phrase 2? Can you fly into space? No. Wow. Oh God. You can on X-Plane, yeah, but not in this simulator. Oh. Well, you can get a shadow in FSX and P3D, but I don't think you can go to space. Well, unless you find a third-party add-on, but I never could in FSX. So good luck. Bless you. Right, we need to go 16 and next one's 4. MG is the next one, and we need to go down to... Need to go down to that, so at this rate...
2000.
I'll wait till I get past this waypoint and see how much miles we got. Is FSX Steam Edition? FSX do offer the default A320 and A321. Comes with a packet, as you know. But to get this aircraft that I'm flying, it's an add-on from Aerosoft.
1000.
Right, well that's fine. It's 49 out. What I can do is stay up here for another 5 minutes, and then I can go down to about 5. FSX comes with quite a good amount of aircrafts, yeah. But in the default base pack of the game, it comes with the A320 and A321, but it's not from Aerosoft. It's their own. It's FSX's own plane or aircraft, which was. I mean, it has. No, it's not the same. No. 25% off this aircraft. Okay. I got it all. Okay, 25% off isn't really a lot, to be honest. But if you're thinking of getting it, do I recommend it? Yes. Hell yeah. Every badging works. This works. This works. This that. All the switches work. It's realistic, man. Come on. It's up to you. It's up to you. It's your money. If you know how much you've got in your bank. But do I recommend this aircraft? I do. But at the same time, people will probably say also is you've got the Captain Sim A320 or the FS Labs. One of those two. In terms of realistic and how it performs, FS Labs will probably be your best option, but it doesn't come with a checklist, where Aerosoft that I'm flying comes with the checklist, which in terms of trying to learn how to fly it, this does help. It comes with a checklist, and what the checklist does is while you're flying and doing your own thing, the co-pilot does the switches, it puts on the lights, it deals with this, it deals with that, and then the checklist, the Aerosoft checklist also does the checklist thing. Dude, I have a real live checklist on my iPad and in my bag. Yeah, but this is not a paperwork checklist. But what this checklist does in this aircraft, it does it for you. I mean, once I activate it, I can sit back with my hands like this, and it does it for you. All the switches and the knobs gets done for you. You don't have to touch anything. You don't have to touch anything. It does it for you. But let's go down to 5,000 feet. Where, for example, when I get below 10,000 feet, the co-pilot will turn on the lights for you. You don't have to touch it. There's two versions. On the Aerosoft store, you can purchase the CD. You can purchase the CD or the download. Which one? Since you're using FSX, you won't. Since you use FSX, you can't get the professional pack, unfortunately. What I'm using is the professional pack, but professional pack isn't available for FSX. The auto mod, really? Yeah. It's expensive, I know. It's euros. Just work out your exchange rate.
Auto brakes.
Oh right, I put that
Medium.
one to medium. Fan brakes on. ILS switch can be activated. Yeah, it's fine. Weather radar's fine. But the lights can come on soon. And I need to go down about roughly 4,500. I don't get it, why? Yeah, I know why. You said the F me. That's why. It's fine, it's fine. There's no difference to other streamers. I mean, your turn mode happens on 50's channel and I have to click reject or deny on 50's channel all the time. I had to do it twice today on his channel. It's perfectly normal. We need those fan brakes. Because I allowed it, so it will allow it for the next ones. If I allowed it once, he will allow it again, so obviously. Yes, the fan brake is on. The auto brakes is on medium, which I always keep. One of the PMDG aircraft, the 747, the complete package, that's $120. So what? So if you enjoy flying, it's not cheap. What I need to do is put the speed brake on, and I need to get down. I do it manual. Right. I need to descend manually, and I need to watch my speed. 120. Roughly $120.
Passing 10,000 feet.
Right, lights on.
Lights on.
On.
Get down
Cabin
roughly
signs.
25.
Set.
Get down a bit more. Now flip. Roughly 20. Right, to adjust the speed down lower, I can do this. Put the speed brakes full. Make that around 18. I need to slow down, that will do it myself. Yeah, the flight attendants, even this camera here. If coffee's being served, put the camera on, unlock the door. Back to work. Huh. 518 to go, Mr. Greendaz has.
2,000.
Right. That can go like that. I need to stick at
1,000.
6 for a second.
2,500.
Watch the mountains. Concentration. Right, we're holding it 6,000, doing around 240 knots. It's fine. We need to go down to 4,000 soon, which we're just coming up to this angle. But the next waypoint is 4,000 feet. Yeah, we stay at this altitude for a bit, guys. Because the mountains.
Transition altitude.
What the flip? Really? Because the QNH is not set properly. That's pathetic.
Set bearer reference, Captain.
Barrow reference set.
Come on, get down to
cross-checked.
6,000.
1013.
Come on.
1,
Well, rather sit in my
0, 1,
office
3.
at 30,000 feet than
Check.
home playing FSX. I would do the same if I was the pilot. I would do exactly the same thing. I would do the same. And boom. Because for the Q&A chain's been reset. That's why its alarm's going off. Who cares? Right, 40 and out. 40 to the next waypoint, and then we go down to 4,000 feet or something. Where's my cup of coffee, boys? Where's my cup of coffee, boys? Oh, we're over water now. What the flip? We're over water. Next minute I see mountains, next minute I see nothing.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Captain speaking. We are currently 5 minutes away to our approach. In the meantime, we give a flying jet too. It is a wonderful place, the sheep shag and all the sheep shaggers in the world. With that, we will activate our seatbelts and you'll be landing in our fleet boat in approximately 5 minutes. With that, thank you for watching. Flying with us. In the meantime, let's play with the alarm system because I'm bored. Ding dong.
I'm stupid at that. No comment. Only. Yeah, but where I'm gonna get 127 from? You gonna loan it to me? Are you in debt? I mean, here we are saying how much $120 aircraft it is for a simulator, and then you just think about how much it costs just to train. It's crazy, boys. It is crazy, boys. It is crazy, boys. Are they rich? I don't like to talk about it, but I come from a sort of a rich farm. You're lucky. You're lucky because I've spoken, even watched TV programs about flying, and so many pilots that are pilots get a loan. Very expensive loan, especially in the UK. And they said that it's going to take them 10 years to work their numbnuts off as a pilot to earn all that money back again to pay off the loan. Maybe more. To be honest, every pilot's going to be in that state anyway. But let's go down to
2,000. 1,000.
4,000 feet. Whips, I don't want to open up my emails.
2,000.
We need to be at that, I believe. Yeah, depending what you're training up for, to be honest. How long you been a full pilot for now? To be honest, just go down to 4,000. I mean, I'm not perfect. No one's perfect at this rate. Right, I can turn off the terrain and put that to 20, 40, 20, 40, whatever. Speed stick at 240. In what aircraft, yeah.
1,000.
It depends on what company you go with too, doesn't it? Or what airline company you go with. To be honest, the first 5 to 10 years is usually the hardest. Usually the hardest. But then after 2020, it's going to be even double the hardest. I'm heading off now. Have a safe trip. You too. I'll be landing in like 5 minutes anyway, so you're heading off before I crash. Appreciate it. Thank you for stopping by and thank you for the follow hype. As you go through the academy, and once you leave the academy, you usually join just a basic thing, and it takes ages to get to the stage where you can actually go with the big airliners and fly proper planes. Ah, 16 out. Don't know how it feels. 8 years. How long does it take to be a captain? You only do, it sounds like you only do short flights. You don't do overseas or anything. You don't do long haul flights. Yeah, it depends what airlines. Qantas is a good airline, which I've been on. Jet 2's good because I'm flying it right now. I fly the 777 and the Dreamer. I thought you flying the Airbus a lot. Oh flip. Ladies and gentlemen, I need to have my yogi pokies. Soon enough anyway. Right, next one is 4,200 and after that is around roughly, oh I forgot I need to do this manual. Mostly A320 but but when I will be able to get back to the UK then I will be back in the 777-300ER. Nice! Which do you prefer, the Boeing or the Airbus? Forgot I need to fly this manually when I come into the approach. So rip! I need to fly this manually. I brought that back to normal. 138's fine. I need to fly this manually because there's no ILS's gonna do the manual landing height. manual landing hype. Long distance at 777 in the 787 for short. And medium A320, A330. To be honest, A330 can do long haul. I had that on my wish list for ages. Right. What's our predicament, guys? Oh god, I'm quite closer than I thought. Quite closer than I thought, boys. Right, next waypoint. Need to go down to 1500. It's bigger than what I'm flying, that's for sure. But it wouldn't be in a simulator be obviously different. But there are in long-term storage, which is sad about.
Approach checklist.
Ecam status.
Checked.
Sliding tables.
Stowed.
Stowed. Cabin signs.
Checked.
Nav accuracy.
Right, let's go
Checked.
down to the
Bearer
speed.
reference.
Checked. 1013.
1013. Checked. Exterior lights.
Checked.
Checklist complete.
Oh, come on, I'm about to land. And you're going, man. Yeah. And again, you see so many landing points and
Flight
stops.
attendants, prepare for landing.
Need to get down. Come on. Go down to 220. Alright, I need to move the camera angle forward and that down a bit. Okay, after touching I will be late, but who cares? Oh, I don't want you to be late. If you got to go to work or do something, just go. I'm not going to stop you. Jeez. I mean, it could be another 16 minutes yet. There he is. Right, and there's the next waypoint, and at this time I have 8.6 left. So let's go down to roughly 24. Let's go down to 24. I need to create Discord server and go out right after that. There's so many Discord channels, why not you just join others? Right, it should be around roughly 2,500 feet. Coming up to 24,000. Already at 24,000. Not 24,000, 2,400. And I can't see anything. What the flip? 15 minutes to do it in my own one, but I don't know about the name yet. It's based off what your stream account's about, based off basically. Call it Captain Michael. I mean, you can name it anytime you want. You can change the name anytime you want, to be honest. Right, next one's around 1,500. Yay! Right, now I'm going to slow down. Laps 1.
Speed check. Flaps 1.
Right, we are slowing the aircraft down. I don't. Well, just call it based on what you usually do. I mean, look at me. I'm flying, and my name's called Empire
Flaps
Kicking.
2.
Speed check. Flaps 2.
Gear
Empire
down.
Kicking can mean anything.
Gear down. Speed check. Flaps 3.
Second autopilot is on.
Speed check. Flaps 4.
What the flip?
Landing checklist.
Landing gear.
Down and locked, 3 greens.
Ground spoilers.
Checked and armed.
Auto brakes.
Medium.
Exterior lights.
On.
Go around altitude.
Set.
Landing memo.
Checked no blue.
Checklist complete.
Yeah, can do, but if you was going to do simulators and other base games, maybe not. You know? I can't see the runway at all. Let me go down to 1500. Oh, now I can see it. Just
1,000.
can see it.
Autopilot off.
You have to do this
500.
manually. And I'm too high. I mean too low. Right, staying at 16. Moose
400.
the deuce. Oh my god, what's
100
going on
above.
with my scenery? What the flip?
300.
What the flip?
Minimum
Continue.
200.
Whoa! Scenery's still loading in, this is pathetic.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. Retard. 5.
Ground spoilers. Reverse green. 70 knots.
What happened to my scenery? I'm down. I'm down. And where do I taxi from?
APU on.
What happened to my scenery?
Set off.
Ground spoilers.
Check retracted.
What
Engine
the
mode
flip?
selector.
What was my landing rate? Well, the bot's not working. That is annoying me.
Set.
Let me shut that off.
Brake temperature.
Checked.
APU.
On.
Weather radar. Power supply. Wind shear.
Both off.
Checklist complete.
Right, suitable parking, please. Parking ramp. Park that there. Let's ramp me there. Put the parking brake on. Then we can turn off the engines. Like so. Operate stairs.
And the parking checklist.
Oh, I don't know what happened.
Parking brake and chocks.
Chocks are set. Parking brakes released.
Engine master.
Both off.
Cabin signs.
Off.
Oh god. I need to
Exterior
check out my
lights.
scenery. It's loading in slowly, boys.
Exterior lights.
Right,
Set
let me
off.
do is
Anti-ice.
open up the flipping doors.
Fuel
Ding,
pumps.
ding, ding, ding. Fuel pumps can go off.
Set off.
Batteries off.
ATC.
Standby.
Checklist complete.
Right, they've been opening and then we can request. Whoops! Flip. Be requesting boarding. As a whip. Wait, let me complete this real quick. Complete the flight. Right, yeah, thank you. I'm gonna finish up here anyway, to be honest. End the flight. Minus 19 for that. I'm gonna fix up my scenery anyway. Right, thank you for stopping by, guys. Right, shut this down, close them down, and then it's weld, and sort this out. Oh, well, it's messed up anyway. Whip. 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 Anyway, it's messed up now. Wow. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Right, ladies and gentlemen, I need to head off now, and well, the simulator has just disappeared on me. It has disappeared on me. But that is a good flight, apart from the issues with the scenery. Why? Why? Why does it do this to me? Hey. Who can I raid? Part of the IGN network. Let me get that done, and then I can end the stream. I want to do something else anyway. So it's been good. If Greendaz was alive still, I would be hosting him, but obviously he is doing a private snippy flight. Right. Anyone else doing flying? Actually, I do this guy who's doing Elite Dangerous. There's two guys doing what you call it, GTA role playing, but I'm just gonna stick with this. So type in raid. Now tomorrow's Friday flight night, so we'll be doing a flight tomorrow, of course. Taking off at the same airport and all that jazz. But with that, guys, thank you for watching, and see you tomorrow. Have fun and good night. Good night. Good night. 2 hours and 26 minute stream is yeah.